Don't build that there. So your fallow, then your sunflower. Fallow, sunflower. Buckwheat, potato. Right? So we're just trying to rotate off this thing, right? So you're on fallow. Next year, I'll hit the next button at the end, or maybe it'll go automatically to it. But this one should do sunflower next season. This should do fallow. I'm not certain this is the way to do it, but this is the way I'm doing it. We're going to have a lot of hemp, too. One year, there's going to be just like mad hemp growing. What are we going to do with that hemp? Who the fuck knows? We're going to put it over here in this camp storage for no reason. Because we don't have a clothier or anything like that. I should activate this for what it's worth, but it doesn't matter. It's fallow anyways. So there's 6 trees to cut down to make this field viable. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess maybe this one? Possibly this one. Tough to say. Won't we run out of... No, we have a lot of lumber. We get all lumber all the time. We have plenty of thatch. There are 1 man and 1 woman. No, just 1 woman, 1 man looking for a job now. She's selling firewood. Should raise the prices on firewood to extract all the money that we've lost already. We've lost $500 dues to wages. So we should make firewood cost as much as possible. There is a way to set that, isn't there? This audio file seems to be having some fucking trouble. I think that was artistic choice. What's up, dog? How you doing? Are you lonely? My dog came in the room. He never comes in the room. He doesn't like me enough to actually come in here. But he's here now. Hey, buddy. How's dog life? Yeah? Why are you here? No reason. Okay, fair enough. I could switch on dog cam. I don't think he'll stay though. That's not what he does. I don't have a preset for it right now either. Let's see. I can see it there. I do actually have a preset for it. I lied. Oh, we're harvesting. So we're getting some flour. How many left? 4 left. Here, 1 sec. Number 2. Dog cam. Dog cam. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, Brevin. Hey. You're on the internet. You're famous. He doesn't give a shit. This dog is famously non-reactive to anything except treats. Alright, so what are we getting in? We got a bunch of wheat in. We got a bunch of buckwheat. What are they going to do with the hemp anyways? Where will they even put it? Will they put it over here? You'll just sit there rotting? Surely your food variety problems are solved because, because you grew your own radishes. Of course, radishes. And this looks like it's probably cantaloupe. No, cabbage. These people got carrots and... cucumbers, good choice, good choice. Onions, there you go. Onions, cabbage, and radishes. That's like... You're good to go. You got onions, cabbages, and radishes. What other food do you need? Potatoes. But there are potatoes. They should come in. Yeah, no, there's none in yet. I don't know what this actually means. This is not a useful piece of information. There's a disappointingly low number of tooltips. Tooltips. Like, I know this button is the activate button now, but what is it? What is the icon supposed to indicate? It looks kind of like a lantern. Anyways, it should say activate, deactivate, or something like that over the top. How's the smithy? We got nails. I heard you like nails. We got some charcoal. We've got some iron. These don't have any tooltips either, and they really should. This should say nails. This should say parts. So I know what the fuck they are, without just guessing. I mean, a nail looks like a nail. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Oh, are you all right? You're just bored. Are you cold? I do if the window's open. So when you shut the door. What is it? It's like 75 in here, dog. You might be cold. You could be cold. It does, like I say, it doesn't usually come in the office while I'm streaming, or at all, because he just doesn't like me very much. We got potatoes, ladies and gentlemen. We have potatoes, and no potatoes yet for sale. But we have sold 70 buckwheat. You must pay for the buckwheat, or we kill you. Now there's 2 trees left. After the trees, I think it's probably we got to get the trading camp down, so we can get more iron in and then sell whatever, you know, piles of hemp. We'll sell him hemp. We'll tell him it's weed, and we'll make the big bucks. Don't worry about what that comes back on us or anything. It's males, but it's males. It's males. It'll still get you high. It won't. It won't though. Don't believe him. Does that count as a tree? No, it's a log. Surely this is a tree, though. Are you gonna leave? Alright, see you later, shitlord. He's off. He went out to the carpet, the runner in the living room. I'm back though. That's all the time he had for me today. He's like, alright, I'm gone. Fuck you. Don't even talk to me. Alright, buckwheat there next season. Hemp there next season. Fallow there next season. Fallow there next season as well. This hasn't rotated yet, but I guess you can hit next in unlimited amount of times, right? So sunflower there next season. Sunflower. Just got a phone call. Oh, it's all spam. It's all spam. It's all spam for whoever Kelly is. Some person named Kelly. Put my information in a system, and it got sold on. And I get calls for Kelly all the time. But I've had this phone since like 2003, this phone number. So I assure you, this is not Kelly's phone number. And yet, I missed a call from Detroit, huh? Well, that definitely wasn't for me. Though I do know people in Detroit. Well, do I? I know of people in Detroit. How about that? Alright, so this one should be... This should also be sunflower. Sunflower. Buckwheat. It's buckwheat, not buttwheat. Potatoes, then fallow. Alright, turn that on. They won't actually do that. It's November, so duh. Alright, what's in the farm? A bunch of wheat, a bunch of buckwheat, a bunch of hemp, and a bunch of potatoes. I feel like we're not going to starve. Alright, let's get the trade post. This thing here. It's huge. I was thinking about like right there, right? It's close to on top of the camp as possible. Go back a little bit too. Right there. And then we'll also unlock this house. So we can start getting more peeps. They'll be like, look, you can come live here in the Ukraine and not starve. I swear, I promise not starve this time. I promise, not starve this time. How's this going? There's flour here. He turns it to catch the wind a little bit. You know, this windmill is like dead on, which doesn't make much sense, does it? Because how would it ever get blown? What? How would it ever get blown? I didn't say that on purpose, but that's what I got. All right, so let's look over here real quick. All right, that's set for fallow. That's set for sunflowers. And this should be on sunflowers as well. Let's move this to... But wait. Right. This is set for buckwheat. This is set for hemp. This is set for fallow. So there'll be no wheat next year. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Maybe. Perhaps. I mean, there appears to be a lot of wheat here, and then, like, we'll be making flour all winter, so surely there'll be enough, right? Surely. Alright, I think so. I think so. Let us build a warehouse here. It's interestingly small. Alright, so we'll build it, like, this way. Maybe we can build more than one. And then let's plan some more houses here. F1 this. I wish I could now build that house like 3 more times. This clickety, clickety, click. Rotate. It's not like I'm moving these in like an intelligent fashion or anything. Just kind of putting them down, dragging them around. I don't know where you'd want to build, right? Like, what would be ideal? Like, where on the lot would be best? But that one's standard. Oh, but this one, F1. Put this one back left. You want as little path as possible, I think. I think that's what it is. You're gonna pause all these houses here. Pause. 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 Okay, all those are paused. It should be building the trading post, the house, and the warehouse. Are we gonna get a reasonable street out of that? Maybe someday. Maybe. Maybe someday. What did I read today? Let's see. The CDC said that groups of people who've all been vaccinated can hang out indoors without masks. I went to the fucking... Alright. So I went to get takeout yesterday. It was a nice day. The wife and I walked over to a local Cisco box. A place that sells food that all comes frozen from a food service truck. Like American Foods or Cisco or US Foods. Right? It's a restaurant. It's not particularly like fresh or anything. The food is fine. It sells burgers, fries, beer, fish sticks, stuff like that. Perfectly, Americana, good stuff. I like it. I eat that shit all the time. I had a chili cheeseburger and curly fries. Anyway, so we walk over there, and this is in northern Minnesota. We walk over there, go inside. We're the only two people with masks in. There's 150 people in there, and they're playing bingo. And there's not a mask in the entire fucking place. Now, look, I've read the studies in detail. I know the masks aren't really very effective. They're not. There's some mitigation they do. It's minute. It's enough to wear a mask. It's enough to wear a mask. They're effective enough to rationalize being worn. But this is 150 people in a fucking restaurant. None of them were wearing masks. We were in the restaurant for 5 minutes because we were picking up our takeout order because we refused to go sit down in a restaurant because we consider it unsafe. Now, we probably both didn't have to go in. Our exposure chance was so low anyways because we were in there for a short amount of time, but everybody else in there was exposed to each other. Basically, if any one of those people was sick, all the others could have gotten sick. And you know, they were probably there all night. It's just mad, right? So that's the reality of the pandemic in quasi-rural Great North Woods. So the CDC saying, oh, you can go and hang out in rooms with other vaccinated people without masks on. It's just like some sort of fiction, right? Like, it's like, oh, well, you realize that people are already doing that, right? But maybe they don't. Maybe they're that fucking clueless. We're gonna need another well. We're gonna build it over here in the area that will, I guess, be across the street. We'll do a fence too, like this, and like that. I like making the little parts. Oh, we'll build a gazebo. Yeah. And then we'll put in a couple pine trees. A pine and a spruce. Well, let's put a bench down too. Oh, it's melt time. So this year we're gonna get fallow, sunflower, buckwheat, fallow, hemp, buckwheat, no wheat. Whatever. I mean, whatever. In the future, we'll have plenty of wheat, right? Someday. Here, there's still a lot of wheat in there for what it's worth. We did build an extra house. It's vacant. There's housing available. There's jobs available. There's enough food for sale. The water supply is sufficient. And there's no religious buildings required. So someone should fucking migrate, all right? Fuck me. You fucking migrators. See, immigrants. They're the health of the world. All right. Trading post and warehouse. Today, guys. We need more iron. Is there anybody unemployed? They should all be laboring. They should all be out here. Yeah, we got 2 extra laborers. Right, so the other thing is, since we built this here, we're going to build, 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4 farm stalls there. What should we build back on the back side of this? This is for like stone stuff. Slaughterhouse? No. That seems like an oil workshop, right? Because we're going to have sunflowers. But we have like an industry row though, so maybe we shouldn't build that there. Maybe this should be the city hall. Cart shed, cart parking, market stall. Where is the city hall? Government, town hall. Yeah, alright. We'll build it there. Alright, that's where we'll build it. Then we'll come here and we'll build fence 2. like this. And then like that. I'm right-clicking, I'm right-clicking, I'm right-clicking again, I'm right-clicking, I'm right-clicking. Right-click! Fuck, balls. Alright, this place is occupied. Alright, right-click. That one worked more or less right away. Oh, no, that's not right. How do I get rid of a fence now? Let me get rid of this. I just hit that button. Okay, it's supposed to connect. There you go. Well, I guess it'll just go this far then. It's symbolic. It's symbolic. It's all wonky, and that's why I really like this fucking game would let me put down straight lines. Anybody move in? No jobs are available. I mean, there's a job. There's a job. Hello? Jobs are in fact available, I swear. Fuck balls. Where did that guy come from? Don't really need another carpenter right now. Or another smith for that matter. We could put another person on this. Where are you people coming from? That was enough though. Oh, see, like somebody left the camp center job. That's no good. They should be building this trading post. That'll be jobs, right? Any sweet fucking time. You know, there are jobs available. If you could move in, they moved in. All right. We don't really need you there. Go there. There's an open vacancy for men somewhere. Where is it? Is it here? It's here. You're fired. Please go to construction. You did. Okay, good. Great. We'll eventually get some people working for a living. I say working for a living, but our economy's quite clearly fucked, right? We're paying people too much money. Well, that's the thing. We can reduce wages to make jobs more or less desirable, right? Drop wages there to 80%. Carpenters too. Wait, why are there laborers for the carpentry? Never mind. Don't answer that question. I mean, I need to stop hemorrhaging money, right? So, the smithy should not hire women. Also, laborers. What are the laborers to do? Oh, maybe the charcoal. You would think we have a ton of charcoal. We have a ton of charcoal. Pretty easy to make charcoal. I mean, there's a high upfront cost for labor for charcoal, right? Where somebody has to dig a big hole in the ground, like the Viking way. In this case, it looks like they're stacking clay on top. But you just pile up a whole bunch of wood. You stack a whole bunch of clay around it, and you light it on fire and you let it cook real slow. I gotta cook. And these people don't have a path. Oh, they're gonna make it though. Who is this? This is the Dudnichenko family. Simone and Hannah and their 5-year-old Dobroslava. They moved here with 40 chunks of fat, some oil it looks like, and a little bit of flour and potatoes maybe. Maybe they didn't bring any food though, it's tough to say. We're still selling firewood, you know, we're still selling flour, we're selling potato, and we're selling buckwheat. There's a bunch of wheat in stock, a bunch of buckwheat. There's going to be massive amount of buckwheats next year. That's for fucking sure. Because this is the year of buckwheat. Buckwheat all the time. Hemp. More buckwheat. Fallow. All right. What is stored up here? Oh, look at all this hemp, man. We need to build the you need to get the clothier and houses and more stuff built. They're technically building this, right? Yeah, NQ. 20,000 wood or boards, 486 nails, 6,600 clay. Additional resources required are 3,700 wood and some clay, but it looks like the clay just got delivered. There's 14,000 wood right here. It's like next door. Just, you know, just drag some boards over, for fuck's sake. Yeah, that's what they're doing, though. Dragging some boards over. 1,700 more wood. Now 700 more wood. There's almost enough there. Apparently they can't start construction with some of the stuff. They've got to have it all stacked up. That doesn't sound right, does it? Doesn't sound right at all. Should probably be able to start construction with only some of the stuff there. Just saying. I mean, there's only 2 guys building. Of course, there's only 1 building right now, and he's... I mean, this is definitely a highlight of the game, right? Like, watching them build very methodically, and the game has created a lot of detail that way. It's so wonky. Have you seen the screenshots for this game? People have built like these perfect spirals of houses and like, you know, these really aesthetic marketplaces and shit, and all my shit's just like, eh. It's just a mess. There's a diagonal road cutting through the park there. You know, it's just a disaster area. It's like, yeah. I really wish I could snap to global grid and make square shit. Like it was Caesar 3 or something. Of course, if it was Caesar 3, everything would be on fire. And I would need more plebs. Need more plebs. Plebs. Yeah, so they're like slowly putting up the poles. No, they're Ukrainians. No, the poles. There we go. Fun and excitement of rafter placement. He's gone. He's gone. They're all gonna be naked soon because their clothes are gonna wear out. They're just sitting on all this hemp. I don't think they've introduced food rot or anything. Now, what did this place get in? Some sort of leafy. I'm really interested to see what they're growing on their own. Onions, cabbages. Oh, that's so hot, right? Man, I didn't even like onions and cabbage. I like onions. I don't even like cabbages. Oh, they have berries. Oh my god. But if I lived in 18th century Ukraine, I'm pretty sure I'd be pretty happy if I had onions, cabbage, and potatoes. I'd be like, okay, could be better. If I got some bread in there too, and then, you know, maybe if we grew a little hemp on the side, or brewed something, you know, that's fine. I'd prefer, you know, maybe make sure that we separate the male and female hemps, just like Thomas Jefferson. Or is that George Washington? I don't know. Never take farming advice from Thomas Jefferson. I'm pretty sure that's a clear one, right? How we doing? Well, we're like, I guess this is like a quarter of the way. Wood, nail, work. Clay. Clay is only needed during one phase. It's right now. We're a third of the way through the clay phase. It's so exciting. So exciting. Meanwhile, everyone's like starving to death. There's political chaos. No, it's fine. It's fine. They're in their quaint little farming village. There's no Cossacks, thank God, running us down. No offense to any Cossacks. Just, you know, they're gonna like come and get us. Just saying. Oh, magic windows. Yay. We are 2/3 of the way through the clay phase. What's it? August. It's August. How's sales? Is this the mayor's wife? Where is she? No, it's Chirskaya. Where you live? Yeah. The mayor's wife, what does she do? She works at the thatchery. Hey, it could be worse. She's gonna have her baby, and the baby can be born in the thatchery, just like Jesus. I'm pretty sure that's not right, but it's close. It's close. Real close. Super close. Oh. Oh, would you look at that? I just passed 1,000 hours streaming? Is that right? Yes. I just streamed for 1,000 hours. This is my 1,000th hour streamed. What an accomplishment. What an achievement. Achievement unlocked. The Empire Business 3. Streamed for 1,000 hours total. Yeah. How many of those hours have been unwatched? Probably like 950. Shoot me. Fucking kill me. 1,000 hours though. Hey, should we have like some sort of, I should have prepared a speech. Average viewers 1.69. That's none, by the way, because one of those viewers is like me watching myself on the stream for professional purposes. Yeah, I'm never gonna become an affiliate, but it wouldn't matter anyways because I have such a small audience. I'm incapable of generating anything from them. So I need like 100 times the audience I have now to make the 1,000 hours of streaming worthwhile. It's true. Oh, we're all full up on flour. We're all full up on flour. Amazing. 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 No water, huh? Let's move this up. Man, they've been working on this all year. They are about 2/3 done, though. It's quite the architecture. I feel like for a trading post, all you really would need is like a little box room. And a guy with a spear to stand there and be like, no, you can't take it. You have to buy it. His name could be like Oleg. And he could just stand there and be like, my name is Oleg and this is my trading post. Wow, 1,000 hours streaming is it feels like an accomplishment, but it's just so anticlimactic. It's so anticlimactic. Thanks, Twitch, for telling me though, because boy, I feel so great about it. Like, what is this extra tower worth? Like, what's the point in a trading post? Why shouldn't this just be a rectangular building with like a cart post? Or maybe like a stable. It kind of does look like what they're building right now though, right? That little open area. Looks like maybe you can start some horses there. We don't have horses though. There are animals, pack animals in the game. You have to like buy them. They don't appear ex nihilo either. Like you have to import them and breed them and feed them and take care of them. This game's detail is so high. So what are they doing now? Looks like they're past all the clay phase, so this can't be another building. It has to be like a canopy or something. Can of pea. Can of pea. Yes. A delicious can of pea. Let's see, is this viable? Like, okay, you start here on the ground, right? And then you walk up this side. And then, oh yeah, it is. You walk over here and you change over here and you climb. Wow, this scaffolding looks like it actually might work. Probably horribly unsafe, but Kind of makes sense. Will it magically disappear at the end? Yeah, it looks like it. Because they're not going to tear it down. There's some pretty big roof sections to put up too, just saying. And magic scaffolding. No. Come on, you're killing me, guys. Magic scaffolding. There we go. So we now have a trading post. There are... How is it there are 20 open vacancies? Oh, it's laborage. It's this. It's for harvesting. Because this time of year, they theoretically can hire like a lot of people. All right, get that other well done. So we can, because it seems like maybe 8 houses per well. We got some thirsty Ukrainians here. Man, how rich is the mayor's house? 160. Then his next neighbor, 110. And then the Billy family, 78. So the mayor's like twice as rich as some people. And all he does is sit on his ass. Because he doesn't actually do anything. I'm the shadow of mayor, you know? Some fucking bullshit is what it is. Shouldn't even pay that guy. Okay, the other well is finished, so... That should help these water supply problems. Though poor little 14-year-old Zlatla is going to have to do all the pumping. She'll just have to stand by this all day. Pumping the well, pumping the well. She'll get big, strong arms, and, you know, she'll find some neighbor boy, Bodana or Ivan, to live with once we actually build some more houses. What are we working on now? We're working on a warehouse. That's a good choice because this these are both totally full, and so we need to get those. My apologies. I killed a bug though, so it was worth it. The noise was worth it. There is a dead bug. The only bug is a good dead. No wait, the only dead is a good bug. No, the only bug is a good. What is it? I don't know, but I want revenge for Buenos Aires, so I'm doing my part. Alright, so if you click on a house, no. It has to be built. It has to be built. No housing available. Otherwise, there would be new people coming in. So that would be nice to build more houses. Let's finish this. Let's not build the gazebo, because that's not critical. And you know what? The town hall is not critical either. We'll move this to the front. And then, how about the cart parking next? So we can get this out of the camp. That should go up quick anyways. All the open air carts are wearing out. They're wearing out. That'll get rid of the storage as well, too, right? What's in here? It's iron and thatch. We're gonna make sure thatch doesn't go into the fucking warehouse. We will put iron and hemp isn't here. Hemp is here, okay. And what's the total capacity of the warehouse? What gender should we hire for the warehouse? We'll leave it for now, because I'm actually not sure how to balance that. We don't need 3,000 thatch sitting in a warehouse. That is far too much thatch to have storaged. What is this button? Let's get a red X. Accept no more or something? No, really destroy. Move to the close. Really make empty. Yeah, okay. But there's plenty of thatch in here, in the thatchery. There's 2K thatch there. Iron and hemp, and I mean, we don't need to store metal parts or nails because those will be fine in the smithy. We'll never have a great quantity of them, anyways. Did we harvest sunflowers this year? We did. Let's put sunflowers over here for now, and that should do. We definitely don't want any thatch or wood. Alright. That's something. What will next year's farms look like? Hemp. Fallow. Wheat. sunflower, buckwheat, potatoes. Okay, we should really get the granary up as well. Let us get the granary up, and then we'll also unpause the next house so we can get some more people. I mean, no one is starved or frozen to death to our knowledge. That feels like an accomplishment. Hey, Fluky. I'm going to ask the only question you can ask an American these days. Trump or Biden? And is this game free? I'm happy to say that I voted for Biden. I'll disclose all my politics. I'm totally willing to do it. I don't care for Biden, but he's better than Trump. It's just that simple. I personally would rather not have voted for Biden. However, given the two choices I was presented with, I had to vote for him. In the primary, I voted for Bernie Sanders, but Bernie Sanders is a non-viable candidate in American politics. So he didn't even win my state, and my state claims to be liberal, even though my state is not liberal. So yeah, anyways. This game is not free. It costs money. It's on Steam. It's called Ostriv. It's been under development for quite a while. And what does it cost? I don't know. I bought it a long time ago. It is $24.99. Is that worth it? I don't know. It's a very slow game. As you can see now, I'm up to about 20 hours of it, which is not a lot. I like to get at least twice as much from the game as cost. So, in my brain, a $25 game should give me $50 of playthrough. A city building game like this is theoretically possible of giving 200, 300, 400 hours of playthrough, right? So I have not yet got my money back. Will I eventually do so? Probably. It's a charming little town builder, quite slow, calm, easy. Is easy the right word? I've never had a problem with it, but that doesn't mean there wouldn't be one. We need a manager. Are there more people unemployed here? There's a woman and a man looking for a job, it appears. There's no housing available. Okay. What are we working on? We're working on the granary. That's this one right here. You should get more than... You should pay 50 cents an hour for per hour of gameplay in a game, in my opinion. So like if a game is $10, it better provide me 20 hours of entertainment. But the reality of it is I don't play any games that little time. Unless I hate it. So I like this game. I played it when it first came out. And now I'm playing again here for Alpha 4, where there have been a few updates. It hasn't crashed. I mean, it's early access, but I feel like this game might never be finished. They release an update like every 3 or 4 months, but they are working on it. They're just not rushed. And like this recent update, you know, they updated it and then they released a bug fix 2 days later, and we probably won't hear from them for another 2 months. There is like a roadmap and stuff, and there's some interesting lighting glitching going on over here, isn't there? Oh, it's the little flag fluttering back and forth. Yeah. I mean, what's the appeal of a game like this? Just kind of relaxing and building your little town? The thing about this game, right, is it could quite easily, like, really, really kill you. Let's see, we don't really want wheat in here. We want flour in here. And then we want buckwheat in here. And then we want potatoes in here. And then... I mean, we're not actually growing any of those other things, so... And we have sunflowers going into the warehouse right now. We're not producing sunflower oil as of yet. We could put salt here, but we haven't imported any yet. And we don't have chickens. We'll just leave it like that for now. We're building a house. Is that a good choice? Yeah, probably. What? The thatchery's full up. I don't care. Stop telling me. Like, is there a... Production limits are set there. Storage is full. Leave it as is. We have plenty of iron still. Alright, it's we're coming into a planting season. Let's make sure this is right, or good enough. Sunflowers, buckwheat, potatoes, hemp, fallow, wheat. Okay, yeah, that's a complete variety. How many jobs are open? Oh, all the planting jobs are open, so that's throwing it off. And how many people are working construction right now? 2. This place, we overproduced on thatch. Also, this is supposed to be gone. You guys are supposed to move to over here. The cart parking over there. Take your cart and move it over here. Where are you going? Okay. Too much high pitch. Where are you going with that cart? Are you gonna move it, right? You gonna put it right there? No. You're gonna pick up some clay. You're gonna bring it over to the new house construction. Fair enough. Fair enough. We need more people, so... where's that 14-year-old girl? Did she get married? She's 15 now and she still lives at home. Come on. This is Ukraine. You should be making babies at 13. But she doesn't have a place to move to, though, so... You know, I think the Cherkasky family, they're pretty wealthy because of these carrots. They gotta be doing pretty well. How's the mayor's family doing? They're awfully wealthy. They got carrots too. 440 fucking carrots. That's a lot of individual carrots. Carrot units, like inches of carrot maybe, but even then, 400. Let's see. If a carrot is 10 inches, that's 44 carrots. That's a pretty big carrot though, too. I think that's got to be individual carrots. That's a lot. We're still paying people too much money because we're still hemorrhaging cash. We started with 2,000. Let's see. It's all salary. We're making a little bit from local sales, and a little bit from land tax, and a little bit from rent. But it's nowhere near. We're just gonna have to cut wages. Let's see here. That is not how you do it. Alright, you gotta drop these down. The only wages we want to keep high are the seasonal jobs here, right? Because we want to make sure that people want to go work for the farm every planting season. Like, that's the most desirable job, right? I'm pretty sure that's right. I'm just trying to cut wages across the board now, though. I'm gonna bring down the cost of labor here in the Ukraine, because we're gonna need money to trade at some point. Or we're gonna have to like sell our buckwheat supplies. There's nobody working here, but it doesn't really matter right now, does it? Seriously reduce that as well. 20% pay cuts across the board. It's tough living in whatever the name of this village is. It doesn't have a name, does it? I've got to name it something. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. I'll be right back.